Hi, do you have an Xbox?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
The Xbox was a revolutionary console when it was released in 2002. It was Microsoft's first gaming console and it was released to compete with Sony's PS2, which had been released 2 years earlier in 2000, and Nintendo's GameCube, which was released in 2001. It was originally called the Direct Xbox because it was intended to run Microsoft games programmed on Microsoft's DirectX system. We will be looking at how it affected the lives of one of its primary creators.
Microsoft never reached out to me to be a part of their team. I had made a game. One of the investors in DreamWorks, one of the investors in that was Bill Gates from Microsoft. And so I met Bill when he came to see a demonstration of my video game technology, and it was a great demo. And Bill was very impressed, and he said, "You should come work at Microsoft." Okay. And lo and behold, I got a job interview, and I got hired. And I was supposed to be working on graphics for Windows. Sony had just announced the PlayStation 2, and their philosophy was that this could replace everything. Oh my gosh, this could replace all laptops and all servers and all supercomputers. It was actually a pretty cool idea. And they put an ad out that said that they were going to replace the PC. And I saw this, and I thought, haha, they'll never do this. I thought we could really hand this to Sony if we just made a PC or a piece of hardware that was just specifically made to run games on the PC. And so I sent an email to Bill saying we should do this and we should kill Sony with this. It would be great. He really liked the idea and supported it, and so through various trials and tribulations, we ended up with a game console. I had no idea how big the Xbox would become. It was extremely surprising to me. I remember one day when we were in Japan for the Tokyo Game Show, we rode on the subway in Japan, in Tokyo, between where our hotel was and where the conference was. It was a pretty long ride. And when we emerged in the station, the entire station had been covered with Xbox posters. It was completely shocking to me that this logo I drew with my friend Horace, and now suddenly it's like in Tokyo, Japan, plastering a whole subway station, this logo that I made with my friend Horace. And it was so weird. I didn't know how to process it. So I was a pretty young guy, and it was a lot. I was lucky because I happened to accidentally, as I described before, show up at Microsoft. And I accidentally knew Bill Gates, and he accidentally didn't think I was a total idiot. So that was a big advantage. And I was able to maneuver the politics inside a big corporation to make something happen. And I didn't know how to do that. I had to figure that out. And that was a really big challenge. And then, of course, the competitors were Sony and Nintendo. And that was weird because I loved the PlayStation and I loved Sony and I loved Nintendo. And suddenly they were like my enemy. And I would see these press stories about me. Like they'd have my face like going up against like Nintendo, and it was like, no, I love Nintendo. That's terrible. Like the hardest thing for me was probably one day after Xbox had launched and we'd gone through all of this trouble, and I thought, God, the hard part's behind us. There was a news item where a 15-year-old boy had murdered his friend to get his Xbox. I thought, that's not why we did this. Like, that other kid would be alive today if we hadn't done this. And that was very, very hard. It's really hard to do this stuff, and Xbox is doing a great job.
Play games on it, and it's a good way to hang out with friends.
I like the games on it, and I really enjoy playing with my friends. It's a great way to hang out with friends.